Well, I'm gonna have to do a couple videos of this. It was my first pretty big video of this channel. I just went and talked to the current owner. He saw this race when he was in high school, 1967. Kind of recorded him. Look at those open headers. They just terminate into nothing, which means they terminate into bleeding eardrums if you stand too close. But there you have it. The Studebaker had a Buick 428 big block in it, and it currently has a 428 Ford Police Interceptor motor in it, and it's got a Bronco rear end. So I'll give you, here's your guys' update. That's what you want. So you're a senior in 1967. You saw this thing doing the quarter mile.
Yeah.
What was the racetrack back then?
Bonneville.
Bonneville, that's right. That's right, before Rocky Mountain.
Yeah.
That's right. It was pretty rough. I remember going there as a kid.
Yeah.
That's right.
There's the Gents Car Club's 40 Ford.
Yeah.
And I don't see any other cars in there besides, but there weren't race cars, with respect, but that was Ferre's race car, FT Ferre's.
Oh, that's cool.
The speed shop in Provo.
Yeah, I did a little racing. I knew the Colettas. I mean, but I'm just barely 50, so
Yeah.
I haven't.
I've seen it come up on KSL and I recognized the car.
Oh, no way.
Because I remember watching a race when I was in high school. So I recognized the car and knew it was a car with a race history. So I called him. I said, I'd be interested in buying the car. And he says, well, I had other calls come.
1967 FG Ferries was a speed shop back then.
Yeah, it was the only speed shop.
Okay.
They had one in Provo, Salt Lake, and Ogden.
Okay.
There's no other speed shop.
I guess my dad would know. He had a 66.
Probably where he bought his baby moons, because you couldn't go anywhere. There's no other place to get anything.
Okay.
Headers or hubcaps or chrome reverse wheels or whatever. There's no place in Utah that anybody knew about except for Ferre's.
Well,
that
that's
was their race
cool.
car. So it was FT Ferre's race car. When we go to the drags, there's me, there's Keith James, there's Jim Nelson. So that was 1967 when that picture was taken of that car.
So cool.
Yeah, so it's kind of interesting. So it's